Welcome back everyone. In this episode we're having a look at the Australian Inland Botanic Gardens. Stick around. In the heart of Australia's rugged outback, far from the coastal cities and tropical rainforest, lies this unique sanctuary known as the Australian Inland Botanic Gardens. It spans over 60 hectares, and this tranquil space is a testament to the resilience and beauty of not just the country's inland flora, but species from all around the world that can survive in the harsh mallee conditions. Let's go and have a squiz at the seed pot ceiling. As the name suggests, it's a ceiling made entirely out of native seed pods. So, the seed pot ceiling. What's this all about? Oh wow, that is pretty cool. It's a pity I can't get them on and try and get an overview. The whole lot. Can't move any further back. But that is incredible. There's a lot of detail going into that. This is the wow tree. Now, it doesn't look like much to look at, but apparently it's estimated to be 2,500 years old. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? Let's keep cruising along. The gardens were established in the early 1980s, and it was driven by a vision to showcase the diverse and often overlooked plant life of the Australian outback. It's located just over the river from Mildura in Buronga, and the gardens are nestled on the banks, just off the banks of the mighty Murray River, and that's a key source to the water that sustains the surrounding semi-arid landscape. Very nice and shady under this section after a warm walk. It's only 27 degrees, but she warms up when you're in the sun and you're doing all these Ks by foot. Now you'll do quite a bit of walking here, so make sure you wear some good footwear. There is a cafe here as well where you can get food and drinks, but bring some water with you. Let's go and have a squiz at the Rose Garden. The Rose Garden. The Rose Garden here is a stunning feature of this dry climate garden. What makes this Rose Garden so special is how it thrives in a region that is known for its hot and dry conditions. Despite these challenging conditions, the roses in this garden flourish. Unlike coastal gardens that are dominated by rainforest or temperate forest, the Australian Inland Botanic Gardens focuses on plants that have adapted to the extremes of inland climate, hot summers, freezing winters and limited rainfall. They also do guided tours out here on a regular basis, so I'll put a link in the description below so that you can check that out. The Bush Chapel. We're gathered here today in the name of the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. I've got nothing. The chapel can be booked through the Botanic Gardens for weddings, christenings or funerals, but it is truly unique. We'll keep strolling through the gardens here and make our way over towards Magenta in the Gardens woolshed. Couple of malleefowl and a makeshift nest. It's a bit ironic we see that now that we've been doing the malleefowl series. If you haven't checked that one out, check that one out in the playlist. You'll see the malleefowl series there. But we're at the coffee shop. We'll grab a bite to eat and we'll keep walking. So this is Magenta in the Gardens. It's a historic wool shed that was moved here from a nearby station and now caters for guests up to 220 people for weddings and events. There's lots of history on the walls that showcases the heritage of this beautiful old building. So let's have a bit of a wander around. It's a bit hard with this camera to show you how it looks all lit up, but this will give you an idea of what it's like at night time. Into the native section. Wow, a beehive. That's a pretty cool looking beehive. Stand back a bit so we can have a good look. They're busy down the bottom there. See if I can zoom in on that. If you can see that or not. They're quite active. What a cool nest. Little resting area. Got some information up on the board there. And look at that. Another malleefowl and a makeshift nest. Nice little nesting box. The native birds, they'll love that. Going through a bit of a mallee pine section, or a pine section. I'm guessing they're mallee pines. It's amazing how you're out in the sun, you walk into this and it's just beautiful, nice cool breeze coming through. A very special plant down this way, we better go and have a look. Oh, I wonder if that's what they mean. This is a very special plant. I'll do some research on that, find out what's so special about it. Oh, look at the cobwebs in it. Well, it turns out this plant has medicinal purposes and was used by the Aboriginal people back in the day for just that thing. Well, there you have it, the Australian Inland Botanic Gardens. We've only really just touched on what's out here, and if you really wanted to, you could spend the best part of a day out here exploring. But anyhow, if you like this video, check this one out here. And if you like the content more generally, go to outandaboutsunraysia.com.au and see what's happening in our great region. But that's about it. So be good, stay safe, and bye for now.